So we are finally on the second half of the House of Horrors. Is that what it's called? Yes, the House of Doom. Excuse me, the House of Doom box set. This is, of course, the individual releases, and these two are by Umberto Lenzi, and the other two, of course, are by Lucio Fulci. We already reviewed those, but I will say, originally, when I reviewed this, I watched the House of Witchcraft first, and I thought maybe, oh, Umberto here had topped Fulci, but then I watched the House of Lost Souls, and maybe I had to renege on that assumption. But we will start off, of course, with the House of Witchcraft. This one's about a fellow who keeps having a dream that he's kind of like, running in the woods, and he comes upon this house, and when he gets to the house, there's a witch, and then the witch proceeds to show him his own head, and he keeps waking up, and he's got, like, his wife's there, and they're just like, well, there's got to be a reason for this or whatnot, and they end up taking him a trip to the countryside, and when they get there, weird stuff starts happening, and he starts seeing this witch that he saw in his dreams, and his wife starts acting crazy, and he meets another girl that he seems to be attracted to, and it's very Italian, which is a good thing. If someone says something is very Italian, you're getting some pretty decent gore at times, and you're getting a whole lot of weird stuff, and that is what you get with the House of Witchcraft, and the ending pretty well makes it pretty solid. I think the ending makes it pretty solid, even though there is a bit of a twist with the ending, and you kind of see it coming a mile away. I think I gave this one a 3 out of 5. Pretty solid stuff here from Umberto Lenzi. The House of Witchcraft is definitely a solid release, and it's worth watching if you just want to go kind of nitpick these. There's a very Italian-looking cat. There is the disc here. These, of course, these are from Cauldron Films, Diabolic DVD. Jesse and them, cool people. Well, Jesse's cool. I don't know if anybody else is there or not, but Jesse's cool. This thing does have some extras. As you can see here, is the House of Witchcraft, 1989. 89 minutes, pretty good running down for it. Special features. Arison of Mayhem interview with the FX artist, the House of Professionals interview with cinematographer, and a commentary. So yeah, you get yourself some pretty decent stuff there. This one here, probably one of the best of the four. I will say that. It doesn't blow you away, but it's got all the Italian stuff. It's got nudity, it's got gore, it's got weird stuff, it's got that Italian look that they all have. And of course, then that brings us to probably one of the weaker entries in this whole 4-movie set here. The House of Lost Souls. Again, it's Umberto Lenzi. This time around, we have a woman who keeps having these visions of people getting decapitated and all these weird things. So her and a crew, they go off, and they stumble upon this house where they need to seek refuge for the night. And lo and behold, the guy that's running the house looks like the guy from her visions. And pretty soon, weird stuff is happening. People are dying, and she's trying to figure out exactly what her visions was, what's the significance of the house, and who is this old man, and who's these other people that she sees visions of. And it all, it goes about the way you think it would go, but it's kind of a little bit slowish to get through. It does pack even more of that Italian stuff, like bloody knives and tarantulas, or at least a very big spider. Clearly, fake mannequin heads. Decapitations are very high in these Umberto Lenzi films, but this one here, like I said, probably the weakest one. It looks about like the rest of them. They all look good. The effects are decent when there is effects. It isn't an all-out bloodbath, but there is things that happen that is pretty interesting. There's things that happen that makes you scratch your head, but then again, that's all Italian horror films. That's all Umberto Lenzi stuff. That's all Lucio Fulci. The box set as itself, I'm sure, would be a great thing to have, because you get the box with it and everything. But if you need to nitpick, you need to go buy individual movies. This one, unless you're just a completist for Umberto Lenzi or just want to own all 4 of them without the box set, you could probably skip this. I give it a 2 out of 5. It's okay. I understand what they're doing, and when they reveal to you exactly what's going on with the people in the house and the visions and all that, it kind of makes sense. But still, it's kind of like, kind of wish you had a little more to get there with. There's a working with Umberto FX interview with FX person, the House of Rock interview with the composer, criminal cinema of Umberto Lenzi, audio commentary by what's that? Sam Degas. Can't pronounce that. Audio commentary from Rob Barrett and Adrian Smith. Or is it Adrian or is that Adrian? Yeah, I got it right the first time. But yeah, these region-free discs, these are interesting films to say the least. If you love Italian horror, and I do, even when it's bad, it's still somewhat decent. Uh, I do enjoy these, and this one more than this one. Obviously, this one's a little bit weaker, but as all in all, like if you go look at the other video of the other two movies, I think when you combine them, you have a really good set. Some fun movies, some fun Italian movies, some lesser known ones. I mean, Shriek Show might have, I think, maybe released a couple of these back in the day on DVD, but other than that, I don't know of any recollection of any release of these. I think it was all intended at one point to be a show, but I guess the gore and whatnot was a little bit too much, so they did not do that. There is a little bit of nudity in this one. Maybe that's one reason why that thing never made it. But either way, they're here for you to own from Diabolic DVD. So go and pick them up if you desire to. This one's really fun. Yeah, so that's about it.